changed it to 7,000. And then when I went to see what it was, it said it was 6,000. And then when I turned the stream off, it said it was 7,000. So I have no idea what's going on. It says it's 6,000 again. I think Streamlabs is just trolling me. I don't know what to do about it. I might just leave it for now. Because I think that as long as it looks good, it's fine. Yeah, I think it's just too used to being 6,000. It's like, what are you doing? The real OBS allows you to do what you want. Yeah. Yeah. I think I just like to use Streamlabs because it is easy for me to use and it connects everything. Why don't we do an instance or something while we're waiting for Arkasaur? There's a bunch of stuff we could do. Oh, hey Arkasaur, are you back? Are you gonna join us now? Oh, okay. We can just do straight to the quests then.
I have need of your aid.
I'm glad to see you here, Laurelin. I am about to hear of the concerns of the stewards of Edoras on the eve of our departure to Dunharrow. I welcome you to join us, friend. It will not take long, I assure you.
I need your help, my friend.
Let's do this instance first, then. Pardon me.
The Lady Eowyn of the House of Eor has been charged with protecting the people of Edoras. Soon she will lead them to Dunharrow, in the south as the forces of Isengard begin to close in.
Sorry, Arkasaur. Hadn't invited him. I'm sorry. I would gladly hear your concerns, my good stewards. Pray tell me what goes on in Edoras on the eve of our departure to Dunharrow, so that I may take this passage easier for our people. We haven't long before we must depart our city. These are troubled times, and surely you have many cares. My lady, people are desperately afraid of going hungry if they leave Edoras. The farmers must abandon their crops, and they believe they will starve. Fear not, Leodfirth. Dunharrow is well stocked. I swear to you now that the House of Eorl will not see its people starve whilst it stands. Do not trouble yourself with cares over silver or gold. Glad will I be if the people of Edoras arrive at Dunharrow whole and hale. Lady Eowyn, I fear that there will be many problems with moving so many people across the plains. Most of our folk have no horses, no carts. We will go slowly and encounter many troubles along the way. It will not be easy, but war is upon us, and King Theoden has given his command. We must walk to Dunharrow, with or without the supplies we need. The safe arrival of my people is the only matter of importance, but we will do our best to prepare. My lady, I grow concerned about the morale of the people of Edoras. They were happy to see the king ride, but he is gone, and a dreariness settled upon the folk once more. A shadow seems to fall upon the lady's bright features, and she looks troubled. We must endeavour to keep our spirits up. Times of war are hard indeed. It is as you say, Lady Eowyn. We vow to do everything in our power to leave as soon as possible. I must leave. I have much to do to prepare for our departure. I beg your pardon, Laurelin. You are welcome in Edoras, so you may feel free to go wherever you wish. Thank you all, and good luck to you.
What brings you to these lands?
Did you chance to notice my lady's face, Laurelin? Perhaps you did not see it. Some sadness or gloom has taken her. Those who love her will see it settled on her shoulders like a rain cloud mantle. I grow more worried for her with every day that passes. I do not know why I suddenly spilled my fears to you, Laurelin. There is something trustworthy about you. Will you help my lady? Perhaps we can think of something that will cheer her, now that her uncle is recovered from his stupor. She has nothing to say now. It's much better to watch now that it's 1080, so that's great. Nice. Where are you in the world? I am in Edoras. This is Edoras. And we are in Western Rohan. There's Helm's Deep over here. Why? Are you going out today?
No.
Grumpy keeps dressing up in all his airsoft gear and just walking around with his guns. We're in Edoras now. That we are. The butthole of Rohan, as the peasants call it. Yeah, Rohan's down here. There's Laurelin and Mirkwood. I heard it is Edoras. Edoras. We're here. Is Eriador and Ravanian and Mordor. That's where we're headed. We're headed to Gondor and then to Mordor.
I have need of your aid.
You wish to help us out the door for our journey to Dunharrow? It will not be an easy task, you know, but I would never turn down such a generous offer. Laerdfirth, Theolak, and Britred will be glad of your aid, Norwin. They are able men, but they are hard pressed. Let's see. Nope. 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 These aren't as good as what I've got.
I need your help, my friend.
The stewards brought up just concerns in our meeting, and I would like to help them, for they are good men, true to Theoden throughout his troubled times. The time is nigh when we must depart, and there is much to do before we can transport so many across the southern plains of Kingstead. Will you aid Britred, Theolak, and Laerdfirth?
I have need of your aid.
When we are prepared, the path my people must take to Dunharrow is through the Harrowdale. I have sent several of my men through the valley already, and they work even now to ensure that a suitable camp is prepared for those who travel to Dunharrow. Ellen Fremedon holds Underharrow along our path, and I have already sent word to ready supplies and beds for our passing. She is not fond of me, of this I am sure, but I cannot help but make demands in such dire times. If you would aid her, perhaps that will assuage some of her frustration and allow us to depart sooner. Okay, so there's people here that we've got to help. So generally speaking, the closer you are to Mordor, the higher the level. Mostly, yes. I say mostly because after Mordor, there is then Northern Mirkwood and Erebor. After that, it's the Iron Hills. And then I think the Vales of Anduin is after that. How come all of a sudden returned to WoW streams? I don't know. Yeah, this is Lotro. I don't think it... Does it really look like WoW? I thought that Lotro looked quite a bit different. All the MMOs got knocked off my list. They're all the same, aren't they?
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I should be most grateful for another set of eyes and ears in Edoras. Everyone seems to be acting strangely and there is a gloom on the air. I'm glad Lady Eowyn sent you hither.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Yet another lot who say they won't budge when the town empties. Old Sigurd and Sigmar. They are locked in a year-long squabble over the house bequeathed them by their father. I won't bore you with the details, it is widely known, but they are fools. They must come, yet they will not heed the order. Please try to reason with them, Laurelin, whatever it takes.
We must turn to the offensive.
This house should be mine, no matter what my father's will says. I am eldest after all. If I leave, that brother of mine will try to take it from me, like he did Elfwin so many years ago. No, I must remain here and keep my eye on him, for I do not trust him. Sigurd refuses to leave, for he does not trust his brother.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
My father's will was unclear, and therefore we both of us, neither of us own this house. My brother wants to take it for himself, just like he tried to do with Elfwin so many years ago. He never could let me have anything to myself. He thought everything was his by right. Nay, I will not leave. He will move in and change the locks as soon as I look away. Sigmar refuses to leave, for he does not trust his brother. Can't recall why I never bothered with Lotro. No open world PvP. There is a PvP area.
What business have
But it's not very busy, I don't think. It used to be, but I don't think many people do it anymore. When the color temperature is the same, the game looks the same. Because of the similar shading. Oh dear. Also, hey, Disco... Is it meant to be Disc Wars? Welcome to the stream. No, I don't think you did. I thought as much. I will throw them in the stocks then. You reflect with sympathy upon the anger and pain in each brother's manner and ask Britred to give you some time to make them come around. Alright, Nirelwen, if you insist, but you do not have long. They either come willingly or in chains. It matters not to me. I'm sick of their dispute. You recall that both brothers mentioned a woman, Elfwin.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Who is Elfwin? Why, she is a widow who lives near the marketplace with her children north and west of here. A good lady, very hospitable. You thank Britred for the information. Elfwin may have advice on how to deal with Sigurd and Sigmar, for apparently she knew them both well. They brought me up in their horrid quarrel, did they? After all this time, they still don't understand what drove me away. Sigurd courted me first, you see, but it was Sigmar I loved. Sigmar was jealous and thought Sigurd was still trying to claim me. I could not abide such nonsense. I do not regret rejecting either man, for my late husband had more sense than both of them combined. To think they are still using this dispute as an excuse to fight like children, when all their mother or father ever wanted was to see them reconciled. They have driven away everyone. It is madness. Right, time to tell Sigmar he's a dope. You basically have an ENB built right into the game itself. Oh, okay. Quickly change the reshade to sepia and laugh in everyone's face. You know, I could do that. I know you were just joking, but now I'm gonna do it. How would I do sepia? God, I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, it's there. There we go. Oh my god, it looks horrible. This is too much. Ah, this is proper piss filter. Needs more yellow. I think you're right. There must be a way to do that. Ooh. It's really pink. Now add a coarse noise grain and play black metal to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. How's this then? This is over the top.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Elfwin chose me, yes, but Sigurd was always trying to steal her, just like he is trying to shut me out of my claim in my father's estate. I would sooner see us both in the stocks than let my guard down before Sigurd.
We cannot wait for the dark.
Play like this.
Rohan must rally.
Hey Faminator, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Looking for a challenge? Remove 90% of colours from your game. You cannot reason with him. He is too conniving, too stubborn. Though perhaps you can help us. None of the other townsfolk will. We do not trust each other to enter the house, and so we have never set foot in it since our father died. Seriously. Perhaps you can look around and see if there is anything that may clarify the will. I am sure he meant to leave it to me. Oh, this is better. Much better. The house is in complete disrepair. Well, that's what happens when you leave a house for years. Oh, gross. They've completely ruined this house by leaving it for so long. You have found a letter in the drawer. It is from Signoth, father of Sigyn and Sigmar, and it may contain relevant information about the will and the deed of the family house. Oh, a lockbox. Can't look at that yet, though. Let's read the note. This is part 1 of a 4-part letter. Exciting. I've just found out that I have a little time left before this sickness claims me. If you have discovered this letter, it means that one or both of you are taking responsibility for this estate at long last, instead of shunning it in hopes of avoiding your brother. The shield maiden guards the next clue, and the first colour is red. Okay. You've scored some of the old messes in the abandoned home and it begins to look better already. Oh. Oh, this tapestry matches Signoth's description. You might be wondering why I sent you on this strange chase. It is because of your quarrel. You did not visit your mother on her deathbed because of an old rivalry. Sigyn Sigmar, her dying wish was for you to be reconciled. It is mine as well. Do you not see that family and hearth matter so much more than old anger? I am about to sit down to dinner. Perhaps I will continue there. The second colour is green. Okay. I wish to see you both before I pass away, but I fear it is not to be so. I only hope to mend the hatred by leading you along in such a way. I have left a false deed with the notary, and the true deed is locked away. The true deed will say, who inherits the house, Sigyn or Sigmar? I grow tired now, my sons. Dreadfully tired. I will try to keep writing. The third colour is purple. This bird may be what Signoth indicated in his letter. You have found Signoth's last letter in the folds of the quilt. The end is coming, and I am nothing but a tired, lonely old man. Have I failed as a father? What curse lies upon us? Will you not come to see me? I would tell you that you are both my favourite, and that you are both beloved. If you are reading this, Sigyn or Sigmar, then I am dead, and you did not come until it was too late. I only hope that you are caring for the house as you should always have done. The deed, yes, the notary has signed it and it is in the lockbox. The fourth colour is the one you have not chosen yet. The box is locked. You must figure out how to open it. I think it was... wasn't it... shit. I think it was red, green, blue. Oh, damn. So red, green, purple. Blue. You've opened the lockbox! Oh my god. I, Signoth of sound mind, do bequeath this house and land to whoever first finds this parchment, for that person is the one who cares for this property the most. Should both Sigurd and Sigmar find this together, then the house and land remain bequeathed to both sons, not as punishment, but as a father's last wish that his sons should get along. I hope it is the latter. Oh, so it's my house now. Cool. Looks like we've got a house in Edoras. Can't hear Sigmar without thinking of Warhammer deity.
Our mission is dire.
Well, well, what have we here? Britred looks over the letters and documents you found. It looks to me like you are the new owner of Signos estate. Good. Now go look it up and tell those two fools to get moving. That solves that.
We keep safe these lands.
What?
How long?
This is not to be borne. I will not let you get away with stealing our house, Laurelin. It belongs to Sigmar and me. We won't lose our father's estate, right, Sigmar? Just you wait. When we get back from Dunharrow, we'll see you out of here. Sigurd is so angry with you that he has broken his long silence with his brother at last. Brother, this cannot be. Surely our father would not have wanted a stranger to our family to inherit this great estate. We will find a loophole, Sigurd, and I will not rest until we do. We will think on it as we travel to Dunharrow. Sigmar vows to work with his estranged brother to find a loophole. You have reconciled the brothers by taking away that which they fought over. Perhaps they will learn the lesson their father meant them to learn. That old offences bring nothing but pain and loss, and that family is more important than anything. Woohoo! 87. Oh, what do you want? How can we hope to win this war? Think upon the lines. Fair Meduseld seats the withered king. There the tongue of the worm gives command, they say. It is so true. Leaderless we shall crumble. The woman explains her melancholy with poetry. Alas for our fate, what an unhappy time. Why must this happen now in my lifetime? Fair Edoras, city of sorrow, how far you have fallen since Brego and Earl. The man recites some sad lines of a poem or song. The end will come for us, be it at Dunharrow or here. 'Tis the war, the tide rising high, come to drown the last riders in fire and blood. The woman recites the disturbing lines of a poem in her desolation. We run to Dunharrow, but Rohan will burn nonetheless. The fires of the orcs will chase us there after it comes here. Better we should die in our glorious home. Lovely Rohan, dearest Rohan, plains of green and gold. How long now till the grasses burn, black and charred? Of course I know the name has Norman or some other Proto-English roots, but still, this reminds me of the situation in Dragon Age. I tried to talk to this crowd as a lawful good character, but I forgot my persuasion sucked, so they attacked me. I had to kill a dozen peasants. Oh my god. That's not what you want. That is not what the outcome that you want. Oh my god. I know, I should be packing for the journey, but I cannot bring myself to do it. Fair Edoras, great Edoras, send us not from home. Whatever shall be left upon our return. This man cites a song or poem to drive home his point. Where's the minstrel of Edoras? There's a quest in there. Oh, maybe that's it. Would you like to hear a song for the road traveller? Here is the local favourite right now. Fair Edoras, city of sorrow, how far you have fallen since Brogo and Dale. Fair Medusel, seeks the withered king. Thank you so much for the follow, Frightlol. How you doing? You have a nice English accent. Thank you. I'm speaking at myself. Fair Medusel, seeks the withered king. There the tongue of the worm gives command, they say. You want me to sing more cheerful songs? How could I when I have nothing good to sing of? You must have an easy sort of life, traveller, if you can maintain a pleasant outlook at such a time. Annoyed you encourage Atwold to follow you around and see if this easy sort of life you live. Will gladly follow you, and I might even make a song of it. Happy ignorance or the clueless traveller. What are you waiting for? Lead on, brave traveller. Show me why I should sing happy songs instead of sad ones. Ugh. Lukewarm. Let's talk to Gandalf. Hello there, Laurelin. It is good to speak with you again. However, the circumstances could be better. Though Éomer has been freed already, word has not made its way to the Eastfold, where he is reeve. The people, I am sure, would be pleased to hear it, and the news could bolster their spirits. Ride to the former capital of Rohan, Aldberg, and give the people there the news. While you are there, be sure to lend a hand. I fear that the Eastfold will be vulnerable with most of their men heading west. Be wary, though. The road to Aldberg may be dangerous in these days.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Oh, are you that Nirelwen I've been hearing about? Gandalf Greyhame wishes to speak with you. I believe he said he would be stopping over briefly in Edoras. Perhaps you'll find him there. If you ride hard, I believe he was hoping you would help the folk of the Eastfold. He's right there. He's literally here. Nirelwen, good you are here. The Eastfold has need of you, my friend. That was the whole quest. Okay. That was one of the easiest quests I've ever seen.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Oh, young elf, will you help me? I want to be more than a sack in a wagon on the journey to Dunharrow, but I have nothing to occupy me. Would you be so kind as to bring me some pelts from the beasts that roam Kingstead? I can sew blankets and cloaks as I ride. Saelthryth's fingers look painfully gnarled from long years of use. You should bring her something to soothe the aches of old age as well. What? This quest must be completed alongside a melancholy minstrel. Okay. Come now, truly, this is your heroic work. It is dirty, I grant you, and boring too. The old woman has no cares. She gets to be wheeled to Dunharrow without any exertion. She should count herself lucky. If I promise to stop singing sour songs, will you release me from this tedium? Aww. All just dismissive of the oft-tedious duties of a hard-working traveller like yourself. That's so sad. What a dick. Right, let's go and collect these pelts and stuff. Oh, a cow. Oh, we're gonna have to loot them. You do not have permission to loot. Okay. Someone's going fishing. Neb's just picked up a load of fishing stuff. Hey, Sapphire Rain. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I can just kill the deer. Just need to kill 3 more animals. Why are you going fishing, Nev? Is there a quest? I've got 2 more pieces of gear, then I'll make a sample NPC for you guys. An elf waifu. We love elf waifus. It's a quest. I'm not looking forward to that then. Animals are really far away. There we go. One more. But there's one right here. I have never in my life been so grateful to see a task completed. Is this really and truly how you choose to spend your time? I could never abide such wretched dullness. I suppose my own situation looks rather better by comparison. I'll give you that, at least. Perhaps my next song will touch on the subject. Worry not about war, for your life is no bore. Your days could be worse, if dullness is your curse. Is this a song about Lotro? Lotro's quests? Do you need to kill any more animals, Arkasaur? Done. Okay.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Kale Thrith bursts into tears as you hand her the herbs and pelts. Oh my, you and Atwold are too kind to this useless old woman. Thank you, dears. The others see me as a troublesome burden, a sack to be ignored, but you have made me useful again and brought me soothing herbs for my aching hands besides. I was once a fine tailor, but now old age has taken all from me. Kale Thrith is overwhelmed by the kindness you have shown her while everyone else ignores her. Maybe he has something to say. Dear woman, please forgive me, but you must excuse me from your praise. I am naught but an idle minstrel, wallowing in dour predictions. It is Laurelin alone who is worthy of your kind words. I have learned today that heroism takes many forms. I may not have skill with a sword, but if I can inspire our people during this difficult time, it will be enough. You've inspired Atwold to be more positive and inspire his fellow Rohirrim rather than depress them. All hearts are heavy in Edoras, and the last thing the people need is to be weighed down with more sad thoughts. I am heartily ashamed of myself, Laurelin. I will write a new song, one of hope, of survival, of kind deeds and the goodness inherent in people, and I will sing it to all. Thank you, Laurelin, for showing me the meaning of heroism. I see now that it is not yet time to mourn for Rohan. You have hopefully turned the tide of sadness in Edoras by inspiring Atwold, for the people are in great need of cheering. Hey, yes, but will there be a cat? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think there was a quest over here.
Our mission is dire.
Ah, Lady Eowyn saw fit to send me an able pair of hands. I am less worried if you will help me, Laurelin, for I know you have much experience with the hard realities of long travel. I am not doing well, I'm afraid. A missing child, a missing man, a broken wagons everywhere. I could certainly use some help.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
I would give anything for a moment to collect my thoughts. Everything is going wrong, of course. A little girl is missing, and if she is not found soon, I must assemble a search party, which will delay our departure to Dunharrow even further. Will you please search for her and yourself? Will you please search for her yourself, Laurelin? If you can find her soon, we will not have to trouble everyone to search for her. Her mother is Kineswith? She lives just southwest of here.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Dudrad is missing, a silly old man fond of fishing. I asked around, and all who knew him say he is always out fishing by the river to the west this time of day. Of all things to be doing when we're trying to leave, I do not have time to go all the way to the river. A little girl is missing as well. I think we found the fishing quest.
Our mission is dire.
Saberg, where are you, child? The woman's eyes are wide and frenzied as she calls for her daughter. She has been missing since yesterday, and I cannot find her anywhere. There is so much packing to be done, and we must leave. I cannot depart without my daughter, wilful though she is. Saberg! Saberg? She doesn't talk to us much anymore, not since her father died in battle. She likes to go off alone. She disappears for the day, then comes back all scratched and scraped, and coated in dirt, with brambles in her hair. No, I can't go that way. Let's look for the kid first. Hey, Pillar Porker. I know. It's kind of sad. But we'll find her anyway, so it's fine. There is no sign of Saberg here. There is no sign of Saberg here. Going to Eriador, please remember to wear brambles in your hair. Hey. No sign of her. She's quite far from home at this point.
Spider-Man.
Okay. You hear a little girl's voice chattering away with no response. I won't go with them. They will only kill Fox for threatening the chickens, and he will die if I leave him here. I raised him from a pup after his mother died. He was the only one of his litter. No brothers or sisters, just like me. We need each other. I won't leave him, I won't. It is not fair to abandon him here. I don't want him to be all alone. The fox watches Saberg with interest as she begins to grow upset and yips at her expectantly. He looks as if he wants her to follow him somewhere. How strange that he wants us to go somewhere with him. Whenever I come to see Fox, he is always right here, waiting for the food I bring him. This was the den where I found him, you see. Okay, we have to go this way. The fox now wants to turn north. You hear rustling just ahead. Oh, cute. Examine the fox. Oh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. The fox wags his tail happily. Clearly this is his own new family and he has proudly led Saberg here to show her what he made. The fox will be fine, for he is not alone, as Saberg thought. And I think he is also not a he. Or maybe he is. Oh, he has his own family! Look at them all. He must be very happy. Saberg's eyes brim with tears and her shoulders sag, but she forces a smile nonetheless. I was silly to think that he needed me so much. I am very glad that he will not be alone when I'm at Dunharrow. Oh, this is a really sad quest. Lyricus, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. Oh, okay. I don't think I know that song. The music in the city is really nice. Oh, okay. I'll listen to it later if that's cool. It doesn't matter. Don't be sad.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Saberg, I thought you had run away. My darling, are you alright? Laurelin was so good to bring you back to me. Come, my dearest child, let us make ready to journey to Dunharrow with Lady Eowyn. Thank you for helping me to see my folly, Laurelin. It was foolish to think that the fox needed me so. I am so glad that he is happy and that I needn't worry about him any longer. He was a good friend, but now he has a family to care for. I hope the food I brought him helped him care for them. Oh, it's just a sad quest because she continues to be sad, but maybe things improve for her.
Brings you to these lands.
Thank heavens, we cannot have children disappearing on the eve of our departure. You have been very helpful, Laurelin. I understand if you must leave, but I am afraid I have more I must do, so if you will pardon me. Why is it stacking vitality more than agility now? It's kind of strange. But it's still more than what I've got, so...
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Never a moment's rest. Are you able to help me with another task? Everyone clamours for my attention with so much going on, but I cannot lose sight of our priorities. The wagons! We have many broken wagons. Garwold brought it to my attention this morning. Will you please speak with Garwold when you have a spare moment? It's not your fault that all my jokes are so obscure. Well, to be fair, most people's jokes go over my head in this chat.
The horse lords.
I'm afraid we haven't enough working wagons for the journey to Dunharrow, and I haven't enough hands to repair the broken ones. Can you pitch in, stranger? We have many goods to move, not to mention the folk who won't be able to make the journey on foot. I'll just repair it while on horseback. Now for the waifu. Sounds good. How are there so many broken wagons? Aha, there's the last one.
What brings you to these lands?
You're quite a handy one, Laurelin. Thank you for your help. I'm sure many folk will be grateful to you for your kindness, for the journey to Dunharrow will be much easier with good wheels to bear us thither. I always repair stuff while on horseback. It's the only right way. It's just more efficient, isn't it? I mean, repairing on foot? That's crazy. Ah, hello there, traveller. You startled me, but it is no fault of yours. My thoughts were elsewhere. It is the old River King, you see. My friends and I would come every morning to cast our lines in hopes of catching him at last, to no avail. Today my friends never came. Our quest is at an end. And so this sad old man fishes alone this day. Perhaps not alone, if you will join me, and then I will bid my routines farewell. Pack up my home and leave fair Edoras behind. Yep, we found the fishing quest. I like how they renamed hobbies to hobby. Because there's no I have a fishing rod all ready to go apparently. Because they're not gonna make any more hobbies. This takes me back to festivals. There are no hobbies in Middle-earth. There's only war. The grim dark future of Middle-earth. Oh, it's a Warhammer thing. Shouldn't my thing be going up faster?
That's what he said.
I mean, because of my fishing rod, it's +5 fishing skill. Isn't that what that means? That it would increase faster? All these quests are like Winter Festival. They are a bit, aren't they? Like every festival, really. I'm not even getting fish I can use. They're just quest items rather than like actual fish. So I can't even sell them afterwards. Just 2 more. You'll have to salt dry the fish. One more, come on. Well, I suppose this is so that you don't end up just getting weeds for the quest. And you actually get fish. Done it! Thank you for fishing with me, Laurelin. You have cheered me up considerably. I think I can bear this evil departure better after a fine day of fishing with a new friend. Good luck to you in your travels, my good elf. Only one more quest to do now, I think. Well, it depends on whether she wants me to do more than one. Oh, there's another one here. Quest.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I'm very busy. What do you
Edoras?
want? The weeds will take over while we are gone and choke out my crops. We'll go hungry if we ever come back, and the land is so dry. Stuck. Oh, I can water the crops while on the while on horseback. That's nice. There we go. And I can pull weeds on horseback too. It's very handy being able to do all these things on horseback. Where are the other weeds? Oh, there's some. Oh, Leopard was a dude. Thought it was a lady.
What brings you to these lands?
How kind of you to help the farmers, Laurelin. The people on this side of the town are very worried about going hungry, for they worked hard to sow their crops this year. They haven't much money, you see. I hope your efforts will give them some peace of mind when they leave their fields and garden behind. Pardon me?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Laurelin, I'm glad to see you. I have assured everyone that Lady Eowyn will not let anyone starve, but they remain listless. Perhaps you can help.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I know that Lady Eowyn has promised that there will be food enough for all, but the folk in these parts of town will not be satisfied with that. They often go hungry when their crops fail or their stores run empty. Would you be so good as to make some wayfarers' bread and hand it out to them? It is not a difficult recipe, and I know they will sleep easier with food to hold them over. It's definitely like a festival, a bunch of quests. I can even cook on the horse. This is great. Oh, but I have to click on the oven 5 times. My inventory is such a mess. I should sort it out. I can send all my all of my crafting items to Arkansas. But I need to go to a bank to deposit a bunch of stuff, and also I need to sell as well. Thanks, Arkansas.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What a kind elf you are. I have no way to repay you for this, but you have a friend in me, always. He's gonna start singing, "You've got a friend in me."
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What is this? Wayfarer's bread, fresh from the oven? You have eased many cares by putting this gift in my hands, stranger. I cannot thank you enough. I can kill people with a flower? What? I only have one storage character here on Laurelin.
What brings you to these lands?
It depends, because I usually I have so much crafting stuff, but if you're gonna use it, then I'll just send it to you, because I probably won't use it. I mean, I'll use the hides and the wood maybe, but I won't use anything else. Oh, is this for us? Thank you so much, kind stranger. I did not know what we would be eating on our journey, and it is a long walk.
Our mission is dire.
Bread, and it is still hot from the oven too. It is a great gift that will feed my children when they are hungry. Thank you, stranger. Can't I just give them all a bunch of money and then mess up the Edoras
Will
economy?
you aid the horse lords?
Because I mean, I've got 200. and 79 gold. I could just give them all 1 gold and mess up the Edoras
What
economy.
business have you with the Rohirrim?
But then they'd also be able to eat, so... I think. Because, like, there must... like, they're saying just this part of town that they starve and stuff, but surely Eowyn doesn't starve. Is this truly for me? Thank you. I do not remember the last time a stranger has been so kind to me. Thanks to you, the hungry townspeople of Edoras now have fresh wayfarers' bread to sate their hunger on their journey to Dunharrow. Well, they could just buy stuff from the neighbouring towns. I mean, also give them bread, because then they'll have something to eat on the way. But you know.
I need your help, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for helping the stewards, Laurelin. Soon we shall look up Medusald itself. Could you make sure that all is well inside? The servants are surely working hard to get ready for Dunharrow.
What brings you to these lands?
So much to do. Are you here to help, dear?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
We are nearly ready to lock up the hall, but it would be most helpful if someone could take a look around the upper floors and the rafters before we leave. You look like you're fond of stairs. Why don't you climb up and have a look around?
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
That's the cheekiest thing any NPC has said to my character. You look like you're fond of stairs. So many hungry soldiers at the king's tables. Just look at this mess. I don't see how I'll be able to clean it before we all leave for Dunharrow. Do you have a spare moment to help me, Elf? I can only imagine all the rats who will take over in our absence. Many great tapestries line the walls of Medusald, depicting the history of Rohan. You should examine the tapestries before Medusald is emptied and locked. In this tapestry, Folka the hunter slays and is slain by the giant boar of Everholt. In the other one, Saruman the White receives the keys to Orthanc from Beren, steward of Gondor. In this tapestry, Britta slays the chieftain of the White Mountain Orcs. Folkred and Fastred perish while fighting Haradrim and Oliphants at the crossing of Poros. Eorl crosses the Anduin at the fields of Celebrant. Freyalaf defeats Wolf Frakison in Medusald. In this one, Aldor the Old drives the Dunlendings out of the Westfold. They're all really cool tapestries. It's really dark up here. Your foot catches on a loose floorboard. You find some open letters hidden away in the floor. Dear Father, the battle at the fords grows badly and we have lost many men. The forces of Isengard have forced an opening and our next stand may well be our last. I write to implore you to look to our defences and to raise all the might of Rohan. I know that we have had our disagreements of late, but Father, these may be the last words I ever say to you. I say to you, Wormtongue's counsel is not right. The fords are failing, Saruman is attacking, and Rohan is in great peril. Theodred. So Wormtongue would have hidden that from Theoden. Are you okay?
Our mission is dire.
Thank you, Laurelin. You have saved me a great deal of work. You were a great help to me and I'll not forget it soon. I hope you guys aren't bored. A letter to my uncle from Theodred. Let me see. Eowyn reads the letter with interest. Wormtongue. He must have hidden this when it arrived. A plea such as this would have opened my uncle's eyes. It is from his son on the eve of the battle that took his life. Grimmer must have known that such a message would have stirred the king from his spell. He must have been keeping it for a later time, as suited his needs. Oh, fair enough. Oh, I didn't examine all the tapestries. What? But I did examine that one. No! The quest is bugged! I'll have to just abandon it.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Okay.
Will you aid us?
I'm sure you think Lady Eowyn is bearing all this very well, but I believe she isn't happy. A servant notices things, you know. Do you want to see for yourself? Deliver her meal to her room and have a look around. Tell me what you think. I'll have to come back in there. Why does it smell so bad? Is that what you were coughing? What is it? What spray? It smells bad. Sorry. It's fine for me as well. Guess I'll just have to redo it. Where is the food? Oh my god, it's inside. It smells bad, man. It does. There's the food. Near the throne. Her room is left of the throne. Oh, okay. That is left. For goodness sake. Can't find anything in this game. Oh, this is a nice room. I like the windows. This bed looks like it has not been slept in a long while. The sword is laid upon the bed, unused. The scuffs on the carpet show signs of restless pacing to and fro. The previous plate of food brought to Eowyn has not been eaten.
Will
You
aid the
see?
Horse Lords?
She hides it well, but her mood is alarming. It has gotten worse and worse as the king declined, but I do not think she has had a bite to eat since the king and Eomer left her here.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Poor dear Eowyn, and she talks to no one. What can we do to cheer her up? Perhaps she would talk to you, outsider as you are. She need not be brave for you, as she must for us to see her safely to Dunharrow. What do you think? Solo instance. SSG. You wish to speak with me? Please feel free, Laurelin. I would not deny the wishes of such a helpful guest of our house. Come with me. I'm about to walk through Edoras one last time to see that everyone is ready to leave. Your company will be most welcome.
While the Lady Eowyn appears brave and cheerful, some who know her well grow concerned for her, for she does not eat or sleep, and a heavy gloom seems to have settled upon her since the departure of Theoden King.
Come, let us talk while we walk. What is it you wished to say to me? You tell Eowyn that you know of the sadness she hides beneath her cool, brave exterior, and that some people are growing deeply worried for her. You think I am gloomy then? Does it show upon my face, plain for all to see? You tell Eowyn that she hides it well, but it is there to see nonetheless. Well, there is no reason to be concerned for me. I admit that it was difficult to watch my uncle fade over the years. Wormtongue alone had his ear. Poor decisions were made about the fate of Rohan. And my brother, valiant Eomer, was imprisoned for his good deeds. And Wormtongue watched my every step. But it is no matter, it is past, and I have my duty to my people to occupy me. You tell Eowyn that the coldness in her voice betrays her words. Would you not be cold if you were made to sit idly instead of fighting the evils of the land? You are a warrior and a traveller. How could you understand the duties of a lady of the House of Eorl? When you long to fight for your people, but instead you watch and wait while history happens around you. Eowyn's eyes are far away as you look at her, a bitterness upon her fair features that it is sad to look upon. You gently speak her name and she looks at you once more, her revere broken. Eowyn looks at you once more, startled. Tell me, friend, are you closely acquainted with the other travellers who departed with my uncle? You recount your many meetings with each guest and her eyes lighten up when you speak of Aragorn. Aragorn. The King of Gondor returned out of legend. What do you know of him? He's way too old for you. Lady Eowyn. My lady. What is it? The Watchtower guards have spotted a warband near the city, heading south. It will cut us off from Dunharrow. Let me ride out with the city guards, my lady, and we will put an end to them. No, I will go alone. But, my lady! Guard the gates and flee to Dunharrow in case I do not return. All right, all right. You may come with me if you wish. I would not deny the wishes of such a worthy elf. Let us leave at once. I long for battle. Elwyn has agreed to bring you along.
Our mission is dire.
There they are. Look at them. My blade thirsts for their blood, Laurelin. We ride. For Rohan, for the house of the Earl. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I just aggroed all of them. And I've been put a million miles away. Seriously, I'm so far away. They could have put this res circle a bit closer. Almost there. Then we're going to ride through the whole of Edoras. Rubber banding in this is the bane of my life. I think I'm gonna get in the instance and everyone's gonna be dead already. This isn't good. I might have to restart it. Because they've put me in the bit before... Oh, here we go. Okay, she's just running around while they're running around. Okay. Nope. Don't attack me, please. Oh my god. This bloody troll is horrible. Don't kill me again. To do it on horseback, otherwise it's not gonna get done. Almost killed it. I had the whole walk and talk thing again. Oh, I can't believe this is a solo instance. It's really odd. Because it also seems harder than normal with that troll. Ah, we've done it.
What brings you to these lands?
You've defeated the warband, threatened the refugees of Edoras. We have done it.
Will you aid the horse lords?
That was the most fun I've had in... I cannot even remember. Was that not a wonderful rush, Laurelin? I have half a mind to ride out and find another enemy to slay, but I must return, I know. The women and children and elderly must get to Dunharrow safely, and it is my duty to make it so. Come, let us return to Edoras.
I have need of your aid.
I feel invigorated for the first time in many a year. Ah, to be free, to ride upon the plains, to slay the foes that threaten our great land. Pardon me. Alas, I fear it was only a short interlude. Erwin, still flushed with the thrill of battle, falls once again into more silence. There can be no cheer for one so burdened with her role, always forced to do her duty and not what is in her heart. Now the one I've got to have more agility on.
Ellen Fremedon and I have never agreed upon anything.
Let's see if we can do the tapestry quest. I would have thought they'd put out all the fires by now. Since they're getting ready to go. Woohoo! You've examined the magnificent tapestries lining the walls of Meduseld, depicting the history of Rohan. Sweet. Right, what I might do is sort out all my stuff. Where are the places we're supposed to go? What's that one? Word from Edoras. Oh, that's to look for danger. Okay. So that's to go towards the Eastfold. So if we go to Underharrow next and do that. After you've helped the people of Entwade. What does it mean by Entwade? Maybe it just means Edoras? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go and grab a cup of tea, so I will be back soon. See you in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back. Just invite Alcazar. Oh, is that what your characters are gonna look like? That's really cool. The armor's quite nice as well. Hey, Whisperwalk, thanks for the follow. Thanks, Ark. That's just one random character. Random hair, random face, random skin. That's cool. I'll save this file later and show you how flexible the editing is. Sounds good. What should we do? We need to go to Don Harrow, don't we? Let me just break my leg. All my horse's legs. I just want to check that I unlock the stables. And get completely stuck / thrown across the world.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
To Underharrow. I mean Dunharrow. Yes, Underharrow. Same thing. To the Harrows. Her facial expression is also procedural. So it would change depending on situations. Oh, that's cool. She could turn up her nose at a gross enemy. Nice. Or turn angry if taunted.
We have arrived. Now we must find Ellen Fremidor.
Oh wow, okay. Horn's here, I forgot. I forgot he was in this. We have arrived, Laurelin. Now we must find Ellen Fremidon and hope that the tapestry of her and Eowyn wove for us was an exaggeration. I must confess that her distaste for the woman strikes me as rather strange. By all accounts, Ellen Fremedon has never spoken against the good of Rohan, and has been nothing but loyal to the kingdom and her husband Dunhere. Indeed, she is a minstrel of no small skill herself. I heard her play the fiddle once at Aerworth several years ago, and she made it sing in a way I have never heard before nor since. Still, make no mistake, these are unwelcome tidings we bring. Even the most reasonable lady will not be pleased to hear the news that many scores of folk are seeking shelter in her hall.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
The tidings are over late, bringer of ill news.
Ever since early this morn, ragged folk have been pouring into Underharrow, bringing hungry mouths and sad tales. I will not close my gates to them, for the word of Theoden King is law, and Dunhere, my husband, would be wroth were I to disobey the Lord of the Mark. I will do my duty, but Eowyn cannot expect me to be pleased about sheltering so many. You, perhaps, can provide some help to me in return for this hospitality. The blacksmith Ordwald is forging weapons and armour by his home to the south. Go to him and carry the heavy barrels of swords, armour and spears back to me.
If you will help us, then do so. If
Ah.
not, be gone.
So Eowyn believes it enough aid to send you here. How thoughtful of her. As the warriors and my husband were away, if you wish to be put to work, I have no shortage of it for you.
If you will help us, then do so. If not, be gone.
As you can see, Underharrow is playing host to far too many. Worse still, little has been done to ensure our safety since the men rode west. As I see it, to house so many here with no means to defend them is lacking even the most basic strategy. Eowyn will not hear it. The foolish girl. Being thrust into leadership means not that you are a wise leader. Ah, but you wish to listen to my concerns. Very well, we will have not much time. Let us talk. Let us speak, Laurelin. This instance is not so low.
Long at odds with the glory-seeking Eowyn, Ellen Fremedon of Underharrow finds herself overwhelmed by the task of sheltering the helpless of Rohan.
Our mission is dire.
Come, let us talk of other things. Walk with me, Laurelin. My husband Dunhere has ridden to the Westfold, leaving the Harrowdale in my hands. Lady Eowyn has sent the people of Kingstead here to me for shelter as they wait to travel to Dunharrow. We've waited long enough. The people of Rohan suffer, but what am I to do? Underharrow is far too small to shelter them all, but I cannot turn them away. I have tried to bring them joy through my music, but the strings have not sung to my people as they once did. I wonder what delays Eowyn. The girl is likely off meddling in problems she has no business solving. And for what? Glory? She would do well to learn her people are of greater importance than her foolish charges. With the men gone to war, Underharrow stands defenceless. I worry for my people, and I know I alone cannot keep them safe. Come, I wish to look upon the snowborn. Alas, if only my troubles could flow away in such currents, but our journey will only take us further upstream. Mother, mother! Doomberg, what are you doing wielding such things? Have we not talked about this? Now is the time to aid our people, not run wildly through the Harrowdale with a dagger. But mother, the dead men! Nonsense. Now return to our hall and help people settle in. I shall be there soon, my dear. Put those things away. Lady Erwin would believe me. The dead are in the valley. After an argument with her daughter, Ellen shifts her focus back to her people.
What
Oh,
business have you with
Dunberg.
the Rohirrim?
I'm sorry, Laurelin. No matter how I try to sway her, my daughter idolizes Eowyn. While I admire her passion, she is still too young of age to follow such a charge. Come, let us return to the mead hall. There we can talk more of what is to be done. Come, there are many matters to be dealt with.
If you will help us, then do so. If not, be gone.
Well, now you know all you need to know about us. We have little more time to idly speak. The burdens of Edoras have fallen on Underharrow, and if you would aid us, I would be grateful. It's not as good as what I've got.
There is work to be done here.
Before you arrived, I had a feast prepared for the refugees from Edoras as well as my own people. With so many taking shelter here, it is hardly a full meal for any of them, but it is all we can spare. If you would, gather the food in the mead hall and set the tables for the refugees. I prefer some amount of decorum, even if my hall is destined to be slathered in filth and overrun with more people than it has ever housed. Let them feast, Norwend. They need the hope, and I need the silence out here. Okay. Hey, Fire Tier 6, how's it going? Has anyone here heard of voice roleplay in an MMO? I mean, it's probably possible, but I've never done it personally. Or heard of people doing it. Is that something you do? That table doesn't need saying, apparently. I used to do it. I've been wondering if it would be possible to try again. I mean, if you can find people who will do that with you. How does it work then? Do you just sort of go on a voice chat with them? I think I might have seen some people doing it on a stream like ages ago. I can't remember who they were or what they were streaming. It was some like... It was meant to be Lord of the Rings themed. And it was kind of like... It was kind of weird.
If not, be
But
gone.
they seemed to enjoy it, so that's good. We simply cannot house this many people, even if I am willing to care for them all. The mead hall will do as a shelter for now, but I shall only be relieved once everyone has gone to Dunharrow. Imagine the mess that will be left in there. I doubt anyone plans to aid us with that.
If you will help us, then do so. If not, be gone.
Play Lojo and then have voice chat where you speak in character. That's quite cool. With so much to do in Dunharrow, my daughter has again slipped out of my sight. When will Dunberg learn? To brazenly seek glory at her age is to best foolhardy, and at worst, I wish not to think of such things. I pray she turns to the mastery of music rather than that of the blade. Each time so far, I have had to drag her out of the trees to the south and sit her down within my view. She prattles on endlessly about the dead, but I tire of such stories, especially since they might drive her into harm's way. If you would, search to the south of town and please send her home.
If you will help us, then do so.
I know
If
not
be gone.
I know not if you have heard of such things since your arrival here, Laurelin, but my people have expressed an uneasiness about venturing out of town. Both young and old have told me fanciful tales of spirits lurking under the cover of the trees, but I cannot believe them. Knowing the past as I do, the dead men never venture beyond their darkened paths. I would ask that you investigate the trees outside Underharrow, for it is there the people have heard such things. I'm curious to know what you find, but I expect no more talk of the dead. Okay, gonna search the trees. What? Rashat Eye Berserker. They look like they're wearing nappies or something. Is that some kind of weird beard thing? That's so weird. I don't remember these guys at all. We use separate TeamSpeak instead of the later in-game voice functionality. Maybe trying to confuse the enemy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the in-game voice for Lotros is kind of rubbish, isn't it? There's the kid.
Say that strangers might be dangerous.
Did my mother send you? I cannot understand why she wishes for me to sit by in Underharrow while our people remain fearful of what lurks in the Harrowdale. I know she won't believe me, but you do, don't you? Wait, what is that rustling in the bushes? The dead! They are here! Oh gosh, that poison. These aren't the dead. I think more are coming, Laurelin. Thank you so much, Laurelin. I knew not that orcs are in the valley. I'll not wander too far again. I must warn my mother and the others. Where are the other trees? I think after these quests I might just finish the stream. Sorry, I'm gonna be cutting it short today. There's a tree. Arkasaur, you've got loads on you. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna pick up this barrel of swords here. That must be really heavy. And my character's only got skinny little arms. Oh, because I've got loads on it. AVGW. You set down the barrel of swords beside some others.
If you will help us, then do so.
Oh,
If
thank
not, be
goodness. Dunberg is safe. She should know better than this. No matter what she may see in Eowyn, a girl of her age does not belong on the battlefield, and I hope she realises this soon. I know not if the life of a minstrel shall ever befit her, but the path of the Shield Maiden is an arduous one, and she has much still to learn. Thank you, Laurelin. I guess that one is better than what I have.
There is work to be done here.
As I thought, the dead have no place in the Harrowdale but the Orcs. That is a different matter entirely. Perhaps their disguises can fool our elders and the young, but they will not deceive any who have known their kind. I have not expected orcs from the White Mountains, for I thought us at least safe from the White Hand here. This bodes ill for the journey to Dunharrow.
If you will help us, then do so. If not, be gone. If you will help us, then do so. If not, be gone.
I am gonna pick up these quests next time, because yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here, guys. Sorry for cutting it short, but I need to take a break, and yeah. So, thanks for joining me, Neb and Arkasaur, and I'll see you guys next time.